Folks, if you watch One Rental at a Time, you probably realize that I am not an individual. It's a collection of companies, a collection of millionaires that come back and talk to you each week. One of the things I need to do a better job of is highlighting why I work with these different organizations. So today we're going to talk to Jonathan from Convoy Home Loans, and we're going to talk about what makes their company different, why I was attracted to them, and why I allow them to come back each and every week. So, Jonathan, first off, looks like you're on vacation. Looks like you're in Florida, if I had to guess.
Yeah. Let me just show a little quick little view of the nice little
Uh,
marina that's right there.
That doesn't suck. So, very cool. Thank you
And
for doing this.
thank you.
Yeah. So, again, one of the things I just want to say for Convoy is thank you for being a part of this. I've gotten nothing but great feedback both on you and Dustin. And then doing this while you're on vacation, get ready for New Year's, just shows the commitment that you have to the channel. So, for me to you, thank you so much for a great year.
Absolutely. And it's been an amazing year with you. So I'm looking forward to many more.
Yeah. So tell me why you think Convoy is different, and then I will share with you some things that I've seen over the last year and why I asked you and continue to ask you to keep coming back every week. But what makes Convoy different?
I think the biggest thing for us is the products that we have, right? Because Dustin and myself, Dustin's the one missing, not in Miami with me, but we spend a lot of time and energy really looking for solutions. So instead of the common mortgage broker or loan officer kind of just only playing the game with the cards that they're dealt, they don't look for anything else separate. We spend a lot of time going out of the way to look for different solutions that'll actually like benefit, even if it benefits one extra person, we'll bring that on. We'll learn about the product. We'll make that product work to be able to service more clients, right? So I think the biggest thing for us has always been our hunger and our desire to really build ourselves in to be able to help the investor community, because that was our focus when we first started Convoy. And that was back, it's like almost 2 years now when everyone was focused on conventional FHA, VA, right? So we kind of went against the grain because that's stuff we can do in our sleep. And we were like, hey, no, we need to focus on the investors. And because we did that, now we have a pretty strong footing within the industry of investor products that work, what doesn't work, and we're able to really advise on those different topics. And that I think really sets us apart from any other mortgage brokerage in the country, because they're still trying to figure out how do we get these investor programs to fit into our buckets. And for us, we've been doing it since it came out. So now we're finding new products. And if you guys go back within the year, you'll see different videos that we've had with Mike on different products that we continue to roll out, whether it be no doc, 6.25, no doc. Actually, the new one that came out is a no doc 30-year fix, zero docs whatsoever, 30-year fix, 6.75. Has a reserve requirement. If you go back to the video, it's kind of mind blowing. But
It
like
is.
we're getting more and more different things that lenders are coming our way, and investors are coming our way to be like, hey, we like what you guys are doing. We want to continue to work with you to roll out new products and such. And that's kind of where we're at now. And that's really, I think, the differentiating point between any other lender, mortgage broker, and us. It's just Dustin and I are hungry. We're out there. We're solution oriented. That's all we want to do is find the solution. If there's no solution, then we're going to create one. And that's
Yeah.
kind of what we've been, kind of doing through the year.
Yeah. And again, you have a playlist on my channel, hundreds of videos, Convoy Home Loans. I think there's a couple of things that I will say. First and foremost, you came to the channel because you teased the idea of 40-year mortgages, right? That was the first video or one of the first 5 videos we did. And I really poked at that. And it provided a lot of value. Then over the year, we talked about, hey, the market's changing, rates are going up. I put out a challenge. I said the person who figures out the second market wins, right? Because there's going to be a whole lot of people with firsts that are not going to touch, and frankly, they should not touch. But there's so much equity. There's going to be positions out there for people to take on. And you created a product. It's like you two took it as a challenge, and then you did that. And then as I look forward to seeing what you guys have done in the last 90 days, just brand new product, rates, below 7, zero, no docs. It's just amazing. And the other thing I will say that makes Convoy very different than other, and because I have 3 lenders that come on my channel almost every week.
Mhm.
Convoy is unique in that you came to me as a non-QM lender, but something I have done a poor job of is really highlighting that you can do conventional and these other things, not as in as many markets, right? I think it's state limited, but you
Yeah.
do provide both, which is a great place to be. So, shame on me for not highlighting that more and more.
It's no big deal. I mean, we love. I think the investors are our main priority, right? And if they can fit into a conventional bucket, I mean, there's a million conventional lenders out there, right? But what we really want to focus on is the investor that we can help continue to expand their buy box, expand their portfolio without having the limitations of a conventional loan. And in terms of conventional side, I mean, yeah, I mean, we're licensed, fully licensed in like 17 different states, but instead of that, we almost just want to, we can do all 50 with our non-QM products. So it's like, we'd rather not be limited. And it's whatever solution we can provide to help your viewers and the investor community continue to grow, because this is the time where us little people are able to really grab onto that market share, and expand. This is the moment, right? That
Yeah.
we've been talking about for a full year and a half. This is the
Yeah.
moment, right? So yeah.
Yeah. So a couple of things just to tease folks about what is coming or you're working on. I know you guys
Mhm.
always have new products coming or right on the cusp. The new year is right around the corner. Tease us with what is either coming or is already announced that we haven't announced.
Yeah, so a really popular product that was very niche to whether it's primary or investment was the no doc product at like a 5 year. We introduced 3 year at like 599, 5 year at like six and a quarter, 30% down. We talked about that I think like 2 months ago. And
Okay.
then because we had so much success with that product, we kind of were able to roll out a new one, but now it's a 30 year fix. So it's a 30 year fix, 6.75, same thing,
Wow.
30 or 35 down, whether it's a primary or investment. It's limited to 7 states. I cannot remember the states off the top of my head, but
It's okay.
California is one of them.
Yeah.
And that one itself is kind of showing that the market is, it's not like, not everyone's opening up, right?
Right.
But the certain lenders that are open to opening up, they're starting to kind of loosen up a little bit because they're seeing that, yes, the market's still volatile. Yes, the market's crazy, but there's a little bit of stability still to be had within the space of fixed mortgages now. So they're coming back. So that's new. That's already out actually. It just rolled out yesterday. And
Nice.
yeah, so 6.75, 30 or 35% down, no doc. You do need 24 months of reserves. So that's what we talked about before. That's where it kind of narrows everything down. But it the 12 months of the 24 months can come from equity from other properties. It doesn't even need, like, doesn't have to be tied up. You
Hmm.
just have to show that it's there. So that's kind of the ability to repay there. And then another product that we kind of spoke about that we're really trying to push to a lot of clients right now is to have that 30-year fixed product on DSCR at 6.5 to 6.75, right? That thing, I don't know how much longer it's going to go. I don't know how much longer that fund is going to continue to buy our loans and be very specific to our loans. But while it is here at 110% coverage, 6.5 to 6.75 on a 30-year fix is way better than, and you can go back to a video last week, way better than a 30-year fix with a 10-year interest only, or even a
Yeah.
40-year fix with a 10-year interest only. The payment's less. The math
Yeah.
was done last week. So go
Yeah.
go watch last week's video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. And the other thing that I really appreciate about Convoy is this is yours and Dustin's shop. And
Mhm.
something you've done since day one is you have made a special commitment to one rental at a time. When people reach out, it goes to you too, right? One of you. And the other thing I appreciate is you ask questions. Now, this is something all 3 of my lenders do, which I appreciate and frankly require. But when somebody reaches out, you don't try to pigeonhole them into a product that's good for you, right? You go out and you figure out what's going on because maybe you have a product for them, maybe not. And I've also heard from folks that follow my channel that you've told them, dude, that's a bad deal. Are you sure you want to do that? Because
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's the one to go with, right? So,
Yeah.
how would they reach out if they want to get a part of this world?
Uh, you can go to our website, convoyhomeloans.com, and please let us know you're coming from ORAT, so Dustin or myself know to reach out to you directly.
Awesome. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thanks, Mike.